I haven't talked to you in forever.
Okay, I can get out and let someone else in if they.
Well, let's just start.
Bye, Dennis.
Bye,
This
Dennis.
is fun. This is like the Brady Bunch. It's a story.
Sorry.
I know.
Lovely lady. So let's get some like little tutorials for some people that are new that are in here. Please make sure you guys click on our faces because that gives us feels.
I like the high fives. It's a high five.
Well, it's called feels, but that's okay. We can call it high fives for us.
It looks like high fives.
High fives.
Yeah, give us all high fives.
Yeah. Just keep on doing that. And the only thing it does is at the end of the show, it resets to 0. So it's
right. Okay,
but
Linda does not have Blab chat. I'm not sure what's happening with Linda. I am going to try. Here comes Dennis. We'll bring him back. I am going to try and send the link
to
once
Sarah.
Again to Linda. They go out.
Laidlaw here.
Do you see where it says, when I click on it, it says, do you want to notify 10 followers you're on the air?
Say yes.
Oh.
Always say yes. Notify everybody.
And then over on the left, it tells anybody who's following you on Blab that you're online, that you're live.
Oh.
And then anybody who's in the chat and us that are in the hot seats, if you click on the left, the tell a little bird. And
what does that do?
That will send it out to all your Twitter followers. And that way that'll start bringing more people in that are following new Blabs that are coming up.
Okay.
Yep. That's good. Everybody's sharing. Wonderful.
Great.
Awesome.
Great. So Joanne, you want to talk a little bit about our setup of Blab? Joanne was yelling at me on Friday.
Oh, my God.
I could feel the frustration.
I was laughing.
Well, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm thinking of Blab like an event, okay? Mm-hmm. So I wanted a picture to put up on my Blab. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
Uses your profile.
Mm-hmm.
So I changed the picture. I wanted to show all of us that are normally in a hangout.
Yeah.
And Joanne's, no, change it.
Well, because it looked weird. But what you can do is you can create your own image to share on other social media platforms. So in other words, if you wanted to share this on Facebook, you could do like a screen capture of this right now and put it inside of Abo with a link saying we're live now. And it'll be a nice little picture of us sharing it on other platforms. You just can't really put an image inside your profile picture because it'll look kind of skewed.
Well, I got that because it's only such a tiny little circle.
It's like
I finally got it. It took a little bit, but I finally got it.
You got sick of me smacking you upside the head.
I was like,
virtually.
Okay. But can I leave?
She's like, I'm going to look at it tomorrow. I said, change it now.
Yep.
Do it now.
Let me go to sleep. Would not let me leave until I did.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I need some help. I need all the help I can get. And there goes my screenshot. So I guess that's what you get. That's actually what I do a lot of times. I'll just take a screenshot and
everybody smile.
Smile. Wait a minute. I need to do another one then. Everybody smile. Cheese.
Cheese.
Okay. There we have our screenshot.
There.
So let me rename that.
Too funny.
How do people do this all behind the scenes and still do participate?
Yeah, I don't know.
So I guess Sarah's not going to show up.
Pardon?
She's
Sarah
not?
Laidlaw, I don't see her anywhere.
She wasn't on the hangout this morning either.
I see. Yeah, maybe she's gone.
She could be out having fun. Let's put a positive spin on it. She's doing something fun.
Taking the day off.
Yeah.
So Joanne, tell us about your event.
My event. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. That was rough, but it went really, really well. It was an all day. It was 8 a.m. till like 5. I think we went to like 5 o'clock. And I spoke for 2 presentations, and then my partner did 2 presentations, and we had breakfast and lunch, and we got a lot of great feedback. I'm excited because it all got videotaped.
It was an
Wow.
IR, how do you do it? In real life, IRL?
Yeah, in real life. Yeah, it was actually, we spent a lot of money. It was at a hotel, at one of the nicest hotels we have here in Syracuse, and they had like this really nice spa lunch, and we had nutritious breakfast and snacks, and just, yeah, it was everybody. I can't wait to see the pictures. We actually had a photographer taking pictures of it, and
Nice.
a professional photographer, so I can't wait to see, because like it's hard for you to be able to see everything, but I'm sure she knows how to capture things to make it look, to see, you know,
That's
how
what
many
makes
people
her
were there and stuff.
Professional photographer.
Yeah, so yeah.
So
And
was
it
this part of your Be Awesome?
Yeah, it was mostly, I spoke about mostly social media stuff. It was the importance of video marketing and how you can set yourself apart from everyone else by using video and getting traffic to your website. And my colleague spoke about how to be how to get paid speaking opportunities and how to write a talk that sells. So I kind of put in the social media piece of how you can get found.
Great.
By actually being a speaker, or taking the video of when you're speaking and converting it to video so that you can spread it all over the internet. So yeah, but it was a really good event, and we got a lot of great feedback on it, and I'm just exhausted today.
A lot of ideas
Exhausted.
happening.
Yeah, just exhausted. So I got to today was my shutdown day. I was just like, I'm not doing anything but sitting on my couch. That's
Sarah's
all I
here.
did. Sarah made it. Yay.
Yay. Now, Dennis is saying if someone else wants to get on, he's willing to give up his seat. I'm going to use the Q and just say do / and Q. So that way that big green question button will come up and say, I want to come on, or something like that.
Like that.
Okay. Yes.
She's
like
working
that.
on she's working on an audit prep and happy to listen, Sarah said.
Okay.
Ah, so that's, sorry, Sarah, we thought you were doing something fun.
Yeah, that's we like to think that when people aren't here they're having fun.
That's
Misha
right.
said she was coming in too.
She is here. She's
Misha,
the
she's
Paris
one of-
TPC over there,
where?
up on top, right next to Sarah.
Oh, girl, you want to come in? Let's see what she
So
says.
you have to type in the
Misha.
message on the right-hand side. And also, I learned that when you hover over somebody's name,
You can follow them.
see, you can follow them with the star, but there's also a little arrow, and that way you can respond directly to that person.
Oh, yep. That's fairly new. That's
I
what's
learned
that's what's great about Blab, is that it's still in beta. So every time you come in, it's like there's things everywhere. There's little new things
Will
everywhere.
we ever know what we're doing, or will we just always be winging it?
What arrow?
Probably Google Hangouts.
Who said what arrow? Oh, Sarah, it's the arrow. Like if you're on the chat and it's very light, so you have to look carefully. But if you just
Yeah,
put your mouse over somebody, you'll see a little star, and then you'll see a little reply arrow.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
so let's star everybody that's here. I'm starring Dennis. I think I already follow you though. So does that? But it's allowing me to star,
Oh,
and I'm starring everybody on now. Nice.
Wonderful. Yeah, because I'm not sure if I'm following a lot of people that are in here.
okay. I'll let somebody else get on. I don't like.
So is Misha not listening?
Misha's probably ignoring us. Misha,
Anyone else that would like to come on? Dennis has popped off.
come on
let
in.
me
Hey,
know.
Brandon, come on in. I'm calling Brandon out.
Brandon, are you there? Oh, there he is. Yep, he's here.
Okay.
He's here. Come on in, Brandon.
So you have to push the button to, what does it say on your end? There he is.
It says call in or something. It says call in seat or something like that.
Hey, how does he get that on there?
Because he
Please
didn't.
start comm mask.
What are you?
Oh, he doesn't have his video hooked up.
You gotta turn on your video.
What?
Oh,
Come on.
Mine turned on automatically. I'm happy about
Yeah.
this. All of this new techie stuff.
And I
Hey,
like-
Debbie's here.
and you have your frame too. Come on in, Deb.
Debbie,
Somebody.
come on in, Deb.
Yeah, I'm amazed my frames work with this. I
Yeah.
am totally happy about that.
Yep.
So for me to invite you guys, you gotta click the button that says call in.
And then
There
she
she
can, and then
is.
she could accept.
Okay.
There she is.
Here comes Deb.
I'm gonna try and do Linda again next time. I'm not sure what's happening.
Did she come in?
She tried like 3 times, and
Looks
it
like
wouldn't
she's in.
allow
She's in the
it.
room.
Knock it out.
Yes. Like with Deb, she just sat there and pulsed like that.
Here I am.
Hi, Deb.
We can't see you. We see
See
your
a
window.
camera on your head.
Oh my goodness.
Is this your first Blab?
No, I actually listened to that Apptastic thing.
Oh, isn't that funny?
Oh, okay.
And I bought that one, that video HD something or other. You know,
Yeah.
the one the girl talked about.
Yep.
It was $4.99 on iTunes. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I was laughing my head off. That was a good one.
So you bought a Blab?
No, it was an app they talked about on that Apptastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
They talked
okay.
about this video.
It was that Steve Dotto video.
Yeah.
What was it called? Video.
Video
Drawing a
HD
blank.
or something. It was $4.99. So for me to spend $5, that
It's
was
like helium. Video helium, wasn't it?
no, it was something else. But what it does is it will take movies that you have on your computer and you can watch them on your iPad or iPhone or whatever.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
I have a lot of movies. Because when I did that video, that Firm of the Future dealio, you had to get that video to 30 megs in 2 minutes. Well, when I first did it, the thing was 200 megs. I'm like, how do I get it to 30 megs? This is not like, I'm an accountant. So I searched and found this little software that condensed it. And I said, oh, and lo and behold, it also will convert all my DVDs to watchable movies.
Nice.
So then I started converting my movies so I could watch them without having to get up. How lazy am I? I can't even get up and walk over to my movies things over there. See all my movies?
Wow.
Lord.
So how much space did that take?
Oh, I don't know. Who cares? I'll just buy a new computer.
I love it.
And then I said, oh, good. Now I can watch them on my iPad. So I got that thing. And when I sleep at night, I like to have I take my little iPad mini with me. That's what I sleep with my iPad mini.
Oh my.
That's an overshare.
Huh?
That's an overshare.
I can watch movies.
Did you see what Sarah said? She said she does too as well.
Oh my Lord.
I can watch all my classic movies that I like. All these weird old classic movies like A Christmas Carol. I love watching that.
Nice.
A Summer Place with Troy Donahue.
Oh my
I love
gosh,
that.
that's an old one.
The Nun Story with Audrey Hepburn. I love that movie.
Sarah's giving you feels
me
for
too.
that.
Yeah, what are all those hands?
Those
They're
are feels.
high fives.
That means when people like what you say, they're supposed to click on it, and that gives you.
Oh,
more
okay,
points.
cool. Now, are we the only 4 people here?
No,
We are the only
No.
4 people in the hot seat. The
13
that are
people watching right now.
above us are the people that are chatting.
Oh, so can
On
they come into the video if they want?
Only when
Somebody
one of
has
us
to
pops
leave.
out.
So when this is all over, Joanne, does it give you a link to download it to MP4? How
Yep,
do you do that?
Yep, it'll tell you when it gets done. I think it takes a few minutes. The first version of it, they used to click a button and you could automatically send it to YouTube. Now what it does is that when it's finished and you go off the air, it'll take a few minutes and it says, we'll let you know when it's done. And then I think they'll email you a link or it'll show up in your Blab profile and then you just click and then you can download it. It's like real easy.
So Sarah's husband also sleeps with his iPad too, and Dennis loves watching old movies.
And Linda,
Linda doesn't like this as much. I can see why when you can't get on. It's hard. It's not, and I knew it wouldn't be the same as our regular. Just
if they had more ways to get more people on, it'd probably be great.
Yeah, I do like seeing everybody's face. I mean, that.
Yeah.
You know. Now the only problem is you have to keep your clothes on when you watch this.
That's the thing. It just.
So
yeah, she said she wanted to pop out.
How do you do that?
Sarah
X out. UX on there. There's Sarah. All right, Sarah.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Hey, Sarah's got her T-sheet shirt on.
Are you not talking? Where's your audio? We can't hear you, Sarah.
Oh, that's because my husband makes me mute it during the day.
Oh, got it.
Is your microphone on? I'm like, is it? I said, well, that little blinking red light bothers me. He said, turn it to the wall. I'm like,
so what's happening, Sarah?
You want to notify your 17 followers that you're on the okay.
Yeah, we say yes.
Where do you do that?
On the left-hand side.
Something popped up. You know what? When I joined, all the volume went.
It doesn't seem as if the camera and the mic work as easily as they do with Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
I'm going to let somebody else get on.
I need to be working. Actually, my company wants me to go for a power walk.
A power walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this stupid Fitbit thing tells me how crappy I am with moving. It's like, so they're trying to get me away from the computer.
I woke up Thursday with a cold, full blown, went to bed feeling fine, woke up like an elephant was on my chest on Thursday. So I've been laying low.
We don't like elephants.
No, but the cool thing about working virtually is you can't get my germs.
That's true.
Linda is saying clicking on the call-in button does not get me in. Are you leaving?
You have to be let in.
No, because look, she's pulsing down there. I let her in.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's odd. She may not have enough bandwidth or something.
Are you going out before you completely come in? It takes a couple minutes, Linda. Do you want to try again? Yeah, let me send
bandwidth. Huh. So you approved her to come in and then she's just sort of
right. Pulsing. Well, and we're giving her props. Linda, you're getting props.
How do you do that?
You click on the hand.
Oh, okay, I just did it.
Yeah. So Linda, I'm going to kick you out again and I'm going to have you call in again and then just stay there and see if it eventually lets you in. Don't give up, please. And now it's telling me, oh, do you want to kick this person? Well, for now, but we want her to come back in.
So we have 16 that are watching at the moment.
But 36, so a lot came and went. So they saw us and they didn't like us.
A bunch of geeks.
Okay, so we have.
Well, that could be anybody on this Blab thing, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it's open.
Oh wow!
But at least we can keep the people with porn from popping in the middle of our meeting.
Right.
Started this whole thing.
Well, it's not bad to look at new technology. This might be kind of fun to do something like once a month or something, and do our regular hangouts other times.
I love it.
Joanne, how do you find the time to figure all this stuff out? I mean,
we have Joanne.
Twitter.
We have Joanne.
I never sleep.
I never sleep and get all my. That's why I'm doing client work. I mean, I can tell you how to scan a document and do TPI and all that stuff.
But that's my enjoyment. So like where people would like read a novel or watch a movie, I will binge watch videos and webinars on how to do stuff and play around with stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
That's why it's Friday at 5:30 and my audit isn't ready for Monday morning.
I know.
Oh, well, it's gonna be a long weekend.
And next week is going to be hard for me because I pretty much had this week where I didn't accomplish anything but get ready for my event. And then next week I have to work my ass off because the next week I'm going to be gone for QuickBooks Connect, and then I'm staying in California for like a week after that. So I'm going to be gone for like 12 days.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to want to work when the dad come back. So I'm pretty much going to be out 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, are you going to Sleater?
No.
Oh, that's right. You went to that one.
I'm going to Sleater. I'm going to QuickBooks Connect and Sleater.
I'll go to Sleater next year.
But Joanne, I have a challenge for you.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, do you know what it is?
I don't know. It's just.
I want to challenge you to get a selfie with Oprah.
Oh, I've already said that. Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay. Well,
truthfully, I would be more. I mean, Oprah. Everybody loves Oprah, right? But I want a selfie with Robert Herjavec.
I like him.
He's my man. I love Shark Tank.
Okay.
So,
well, either two.
If I can get backstage with the Goo Goo Dolls, that'll just make the weekend.
Oh, it sure would.
The cutie. He's a cutie, Yvette says.
Yeah. I can't wait to see him.
I know.
Are you going to connect, Sarah?
No, I can't pull off 2 trips out west.
That's the trouble. That's both in California.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If it was
sure. If they put them back to back, even it would be.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Sleater needs to be in New York. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there's that.
Atlanta.
No,
1 year.
New York.
All
New
the
York.
California people complain. At the Woodard Conference in Scaling New Heights, all the California people whined, oh, we don't like coming to the East Coast. I'm thinking, gee whiz, we go out to see you guys all the time.
More on the west than the east.
Where do you live, Joanne?
I live in upstate New York.
Okay.
Smack in the center. Syracuse.
So if
You're in New Jersey, aren't you, Gina?
come visit.
Pardon?
You're in New Jersey?
I'm in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. I grew up in Bucks County.
Gina and I are neighbors.
Almost. I think it's a couple-hour drive.
In the grand scheme of things.
In the grand scheme of things, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
the same ocean.
That's right.
Bucks County is a county away from me.
Which county are you in? You're right in Philadelphia?
Well, actually, I'm like 25 miles west. No one has ever heard of the town that I live in, so I say Philadelphia. It's really the Philadelphia suburbs.
Deborah, are you in Florida?
I'm in Florida.
All right, so we're all East Coast.
Yeah.
So 4 East Coast, right?
Misha's East Coast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's just clarify this in the chat. The star does not mean follow. The star just means you liked that comment that person said.
Oh, okay. And then you can
and then you can reply back to them directly and say blah blah blah. Blah blah.
Larry's not here, but he is Google Hangouting.
Well, can you tell him to stop?
And now we're hangouting.
I'm telling you, we're not in the Google Hangout and you're blinking in our ear. Larry, he can't hear us, Kenny, because we're.
No, he's not on.
Wait a minute.
Let's talk to Larry. Get off of Google Hangouts.
Well, he's having a hangout with Linda because I guess they.
Oh my goodness, you too. They have to get their own private. That Google.
I know.
Our little Google video thing ends up becoming a whole chat throughout the day, and it just.
I know, and it goes off in the
over.
middle of the night. I had to turn off all the notifications, and then I'm missing things because we are not on a hangout. We're just chatting. Yeah, but you're chatting with every single person.
I know everybody hears it in the whole wide world. Stop it. So then the more you type back saying stop it, they'll say, well, I don't understand why. And it's just not going to
Stop.
Where are you looking at all this? I'm like, where? What?
Can't you hear it?
It's a hangout app.
Oh, it's on the Hangout?
Dennis is saying that I should comment on what people are saying. I'm trying,
Yes.
Dennis, but it's going by so fast.
I will. I'll do it.
I know
Okay.
it's like a Twitter feed.
And James has left us already.
Rascal says, who is Rascal anyways?
How was
I'm
the
not
hangout
sure,
this
but-
morning?
How was the hangout?
Oh, I
Saturday?
missed it too.
It was like basically me, Dennis, and Seth, and a couple other people. But it was basic. Oh, and Penny Lane was there.
Yeah.
And we talked about Seth.
Connect. And
What's Seth? We talked about Camtasia and QB Connect. Yeah, he did like a little QB Connect demo. And what else? And we talked about Blab because we talked about Blab, and I mentioned how I talked to him about Blab, so he wants to try Blab now. So, and that was about it, really.
do we want to
What's
bring
nice
Rascal?
about Blab? When somebody talks too much like I do, there's less people to
Well, that was what I said all along. The Hangout does allow more people to interact with each other, and it seems, with this, it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So
if people want to type things in the comments, we can read them.
Sarah Prevost is Scout. Rascal, I'm sorry. Rascal?
Dennis. Oh, Sarah. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Who else said something?
Sarah Prevost. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dennis.
that's Sarah?
Yes.
Yeah, hey there.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
We have to learn your Twiddle handles or something.
Yeah, we need Twitter handles. Someone's saying something about a
Misha finally says hello. So the thing is, what was happening with Linda when she was pulsing and she wasn't able to come in, I've seen that happen several times on Blab, and it usually has to do with a weak internet connection, whether it's bandwidth or speed or whatever the case may be. When you're in Blab, a couple of things I always say is you should always make sure you're hardwired on. Okay, so in other words, you shouldn't be using Wi-Fi in your office. So if you are on your wireless connection, it's easy for that to be decreased, and that's why you have a trouble with the video feed. The other thing they suggest is you should have try to keep your microphone, away from your speakers, or have earbuds in, because there's a lot more echoes inside the Blab area for some reason. So.
And Linda's saying she does not have a weak internet
Well,
connection.
you should be able to get in then, because probably anybody else can get in. So, I mean, people can pop out and other people can try to get in. Yvette got in, Dennis got in. Brandon, I think his problem has something to do. I know, Brandon, you were asking about the video, and I'm not sure what the video settings are. I think it's just automatic unless you have do you have your camera shut off as a default, maybe, as a security issue?
Or you're using something
Not
different, or you have different cameras, you have different choices.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, guys. If I wanted to comment to Yvette,
just hit reply.
YMS. It shouldn't.
No, you can just hover over what she commented, and then you'll see a little arrow. And like Dennis did that question.
Yeah.
I think it would work for.
Okay,
I think this would work well for. The only problem, Dennis, with demos, Dennis says, I think this would work well for demos like QBox, where one person is going to be the focus.
I'm not getting any arrows.
The only problem is, Dennis, with that is that you don't have a full screen view of it, because even when one person is just in the center, the box isn't that big. So that becomes a little bit of an issue.
All right, humor me here.
Okay.
On the chat feed.
Yeah, look at Dennis. See where Dennis just put that question, and it says Dennis. Okay, so put your arrow, just hover your mouse right to the right of his name.
That arrow is doing this, like the backwards thing.
Yeah. It's saying reply. See, it's going like this.
Sarah.
Sarah, look. Sarah, it's going reply.
What they were doing the other night. The gals were trying to point at each other, and it's like, how do you do?
Yeah, how do you do that? Because it's opposite.
You don't know who's where.
Well, up and down's easy.
Okay. Well, it's almost like we could do a Brady Bunch if they'd let us have sex.
9.
9?
No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, because Alice is in the
'cause
middle.
parents.
It's the
I have
parents
not
of
been to
Alice.
bed. I've not been to bed.
Sarah says she loves this. Boy, you girls are amusing.
She's asking me in a tiny I think I slept. Don't tell me.
That's too
All
funny.
right.
Well, what can we talk about? What topic can we discuss?
Well, I had a few topics that I put in, but Joanne, you won't like them.
Well, why would I not?
Because it's QBO and you don't like
Okay.
QBO.
Well, I can leave and let somebody else talk about QB.
All right,
It's
gang.
not really much of a topic. Actually, I'd like to bring.
This is why Intuit hates me, because I publicly hate QBO.
I know. And if I ever get on board, they'll go, "Oh, that's her."
I have to tell you, a year ago, I felt exactly as you guys do, and then I thought I'm going to start drinking the Kool-Aid, and now
I'm not going to do it.
People on it.
But here's the thing. Okay, there's one shot. And Intuit, if you're listening to me, there is one shot for you to convert me, and that is going to be next Thursday, because Katie Peterson and I think Michelle Long are coming to Syracuse to do their QuickBooks Online course, and I told Katie I'd be there. I said, you have to convert me.
You really have to start using it, because I felt exactly as
so
you.
Frustrating.
Because I changed. I said I'm going to do it, and I went after Sleater last year. I put my own file on QBO.
No, I would never do that.
Yeah, but I'm going to job cost. I have to job cost nonprofits, so
that's my problem. Is I have a lot of people. I have a lot of
women.
people that I do a lot of job costing and departmentalizing, and it's just I just don't like the way it. And I don't like the way the PayPal works in QBO either. So.
That's true. That's true.
But
I know
they're adding more and more things.
PayPal app works great.
Yeah,
I
but
did discover something in QBO that QBD does not do.
what's that?
When you're creating statements for clients that owe you money, you have 3 different types. QBD, you just have the balance forward. In the QBO, you have the choice. They give you a little drop down. You can also do open invoices, which for some clients really works a lot better than that balance forward, which is confusing.
Interesting. Yvette says,
But
QBO
how many
has,
templates can you have?
Yeah.
How many? What can you?
Clients with 5 different invoice templates depending on their revenue stream.
Right. You don't get you do not get the different templates that you get in desktop.
Those are those little bitty snippets that I wish we had a place where we could actually put a feature like that on a comparative, because that's one of those things where you get into it, it looks like it's going to work, and you start using
And then you
it.
just, what about this? And you're like, yeah.
Well, I know for nonprofits,
deal breaker.
I do the nonprofit. I like to use, if I'm the treasurer of the nonprofit, I hate sending out those thank you letters. So when I put in the receipt, it creates the thank you letter for the money and popping it right out.
Right.
But what I like about for nonprofits, now these are small nonprofits. These aren't big ones,
Yeah.
You have everybody can access it at the same time, which I like. You don't have all this back and forth stuff.
Messing with Qbox. And stuff.
I'm going to pop out because Yvette's got.
Yeah, I need to pop out because I really do need to go work. But I'm going to stay on. Okay.
I'm gonna bring in Sarah. Yvette, try and come on. This is Sarah and Yvette.
So funny.
Hi.
Hi. I was just saying I got to run, but I'll stay for a little bit.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you can.
Yeah.
So Yvette.
Yes.
QBO.
Yeah, I've been having some issues. Every time I've gone in there, when I need to zoom into the detail, it keeps telling me something's wrong. And every time I sign in now to QBO, it's asking for me to verify my email address.
Oh, that asked me too. I just click yes. I don't know why it does
Yeah.
that.
I've been
Now
getting
it's asking,
too.
it says yes, and then it sends me a text to my phone with the code.
Well, that's a pain.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're doing updates, but I even went through my app and all the X's or whatever they show on like a square. They're having, I don't know what's going on. But
So you cleared, you're on Mac.
Reports to a client of mine, and I could not zoom in on some of the reports. But IQBO is coming along. I mean, they have made some great changes, a lot better than what they used to be. So that being said, it's not that bad. This week, it's been testing, my nerves. That's all. But what can I do? I think they're making updates, and that's probably why it's happening.
I agree with you. I think that they are too. Now, you're on Mac. When you go on, you're using your browser for Mac when you're going on QBO.
I go through. Well, I usually try to go in. Sometimes I go through the app. The app.
Okay.
That they have now.
And you're getting those same errors on your app?
Yeah, they're a little different on the app.
Okay.
So the errors that I get on the app, when I run a report, the report doesn't look right. Or if I want to try to go back to the like say the P&L, and then I zoom in on the detail, when I try to go back to the summary, it tells me there's problems. And it'll say something's wrong. So then I try to open another window and see if I could come up with something, not have that issue. But it's just frustrating.
Clearing your browser history?
Yeah.
I know you can't do that on the app, but online?
Yeah, I tried doing that online as well. And I even tried using another computer. But we'll see what happens. They're probably working on something.
Yeah, they get something fixed and something breaks while they're fixing something. So
I know they had some updates this week, so that might have something to do with it. So, Linda never was able to get on.
Linda's not able to get on. She's saying whatever it is that Blab does, it just doesn't like her computer. Her wireless mouse stopped, and she has to use her built-in touchpad mouse combo. Huh. Well, next week we're doing a hangout. This was a tryout just to see how well we liked it.
The thing I do like about the Blab, it's so clear.
Yeah.
And it's pretty nice. I just wish they could expand it. I bet you eventually they will expand it.
To more than
nice if we had more people. Yeah.
Well, we're used to 10. It's tough going down to 4. And even when we had 10, there were a lot of people that just came on and put their picture up and did other things in the background. So Linda's saying, hooray, hooray for the hangout next week.
Yeah, I kept talking to you guys. I kept thinking I was still on, even though I knew I was on the air, but every time you guys would comment, say something, I'd try to say something. I'm thinking, oh gosh, they can't hear me.
I heard you.
And Larry had an issue coming on also. He says he's watching Blab now, but he can't understand why he can't get on.
Larry? Well, maybe if he wants to get on, I could get off. Is he
not connecting? Must be too much web traffic on my network. That's what Larry's saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm grateful for Linda telling me where to go.
Yeah.
I was in the Google Hangout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there are quite a few people. I mean, there's 14 people watching.
Yeah.
Almost 40 people came by.
Some came and left.
Yeah.
That's quite all right.
Sarah, are you going to QB Connect?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay. I never know which Sarah anymore.
Well, Sarah's not here.
Yeah.
She's in the outside.
No, I'm not. It's going to be too hard because of the year-end stuff for me. We're always so busy at the last 2 months of the year. So
yeah. That's understood.
I wish I could.
You gonna go?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm still contemplating. I don't live too far from it.
I know, and I'm going, and I live like the farthest you could get.
Yeah, I know.
Free trip.
It's just that I think,
I
okay,
still
I'll
have to
go
go.
for one day, but I know it. It's like I'm going to want to be there for all those days, and I just can't be away from here for that long.
Try and
I
be
have
there
to
for the
figure out, they're
Oprah day.
flying me into San Francisco, and I have to figure out how to get to San Jose. I have no clue.
Oh, it's easy. It's only like 40 minutes away. I don't know why didn't they fly you into Santa Clara?
I don't know. I mean, I
San Jose.
I don't know.
It's a quick drive.
Yeah, it's only like 40 minutes. What time are you getting in, Deb?
I don't know. Why, you want to pick me up?
No, you know what I was going to tell you, because depending on what part of the day, because there's a lot of traffic near the airport in San Francisco. It's crazy. So hopefully you're getting in there at a good time.
Let me look to see what my airplane.
What day are you arriving?
I think, let me take a look. Hold on. I got to find it.
Oh, look at a bump of her. That sounds great. Maybe I will, Joanne. I hear you over there.
Yeah, Joanne's got a challenge. She's going to get a selfie with Oprah, and who else was it she wanted?
Robert Hershkovich.
Okay. So, selfie with either one of them, and she will be my hero forever.
I get in at 12:21.
Oh, that's a good time. You won't have any problems. Traffic. It's when you come, like, if you're in the city and you're trying to drive anytime 3 o'clock on up till 7 o'clock at night, it's madness.
I don't have a car, so what are the transportation things?
Oh, really? You don't have a car?
No, I have to take a bus or no.
Well, okay. Well, I'll communicate with you. Maybe I could work something out and I could pick you up.
Joanne is saying
I'll pay for your gas.
Oh, no. Deb, it'd be great to meet you. It'd be great. I'll let you know. Let me know what day you're getting in.
Sunday the 1st.
Sunday the 1st. Okay. Oh, wow. That's this next week, right?
Next week.
Okay. It's not a bad day though. I'll contact you. I'll either call you or like tomorrow or the next day after that. I'll let you know.
Great, thank you. Boy, I just love all these accountant friends I have all over the country.
That's the best.
accountants are
When I
great.
travel, I look to see where you guys are, and I go like, like when I go to Atlantic City, Gina, I would probably say rent a car and come see you.
Oh, absolutely. Or I could come to Atlantic City and meet you.
Oh, and Joanne's coming in on the 1st. Maybe I should be the taxi service. What day? Joanne,
You going to San Francisco?
are you coming in through San Francisco?
Joanne's going to be at the Ramada.
Oh, San Jose.
Because I was going to say, well, hey, maybe we could have lunch or something, Debbie, and then go shoot and pick up. I could be the chauffeur.
Okay.
And pick up Joanne, too. We'll see.
But, I mean, when you all come to Florida, I hope you look me up because
I will.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an hour from the parks. I have passes to Universal Studios. I mean, I live on the beach.
Oh, wow.
I'm
love the beach. I just love being anywhere but in the office.
Where are you, Yvette?
I'm in Walnut Creek, just about 40 minutes away from San Francisco.
Well, we'll be down in San Francisco in February. So
Oh, really? You got to, yeah. Well, do you have my email or anything?
Well, I'm sure I'll find you now.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be great. I could show you around San Francisco. I was born and raised in the city.
Oh,
Yeah. So I know that place in and out.
We love it there. So.
Yeah. I used to love the city so much you couldn't get me out of it, but I've been in suburbia for probably 30 years now.
Oh, wow.
And I just love where I live. You could see the seasons change, the trees, and it's so peaceful here. It's so quiet.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's soothing.
So
They always complain in Florida there are no seasons. That's why people don't like to come here. I said, we have seasons in Florida. We have tax season. Kids out of school. Kids in school.
You're so funny.
Yeah, other kind of seasons.
That's our seasons down here.
Oh, New Mexico. Sarah's going to New Mexico.
Yeah, she's taking a good long vacation.
Hey, Sarah, my brother's up in New Mexico. He lives near there. And he's a flamenco dancer.
Oh,
Take
nice.
lots of cream, Sarah, because your nose will get all dried out. There's no humidity
And
out there.
I hated the plane ride when I went to go see him. I got so sick from the turbulence. There's so much turbulence right before you get there.
Oh,
I've never gotten sick on a plane before.
Wow.
Oh, I have. When I went to Scandinavia when I was 13. Oh, awful.
It must have been horrible if you're still talking about it.
I know, really.
They gave me this terrible meat. It was awful.
So funny.
I went the year they landed on the moon. I was in Norway when they landed on the moon.
Oh my goodness.
I should get off so let somebody else in. Does Dennis want to come back?
Anybody else want to come back on?
Here, I'll jump out. Have a great weekend.
Okay.
Have a great weekend. Thank you for joining us. So Sarah is saying that we should name the Blab Gina. I want to name it SBAA, the Small Business Accounting Associates, and have that as our brand.
Hey,
it's
Dennis.
the whole group, not just me.
Well, after having spent about 30 minutes out, I've got kind of mixed emotions about this whole thing. I really like the video quality and the audio quality. It's hard to be engaged when you're kind of on the outside. It'd be nice if they had like at least 2 more spots that,
right.
You know,
I know, like I said, I was talking to you guys and nobody was listening.
Yeah.
I wonder if you opened up a second browser window, you could have a second Blab going on. So you could have.
I don't think so because you need your camera.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you would see it like zooming this way.
Well, I do. I actually have 2 screens up, and I am watching it as it's going live and also participating. So I used to do that with the Hangouts too.
Well, because I'm looking at the one screen, I got my other 3 monitors. I can't, be looking everywhere.
Well, when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at my other computer. So,
I'm going to jump out, and maybe Sarah wants to come in. Okay.
Okay. Anybody else want to come in? All you have to do is click.
Are we going to be doing Zoom next time, or?
We're doing a regular Hangout next time, and then we'll be doing Zoom after that. Zoom is the next tryout. We'll see how Zoom works.
Did you see that thing where I sent it in the Slack group about there's integration with, but you have to have the professional version of it. Although I suppose
we're going to try the regular version and see how we like it first.
I was wondering if you could kind of game it. If you could just, since you're limited to like 40 minutes, if you could just start a new session, to continue to get the extra time.
Extra 15 minutes? Well,
start another Zoom session.
Oh, okay. For what did you say? There's 40 minutes? The extra 20 minutes?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
I'm going to go with the 40 minutes just to see what it's like, because I don't think you really know how something is until you try it. Right. I am kind of personally getting addicted to Blab, but I've been watching the Steve Dotto.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Hysterical.
I know.
Yeah.
So,
I was trying to get Seth to follow him, or start seeing.
Well, he's competition for Seth.
Is he? Yeah, in some ways he is.
A lot.
Well, with the app things and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yvette says she loves Steve. He's awesome.
I have a crush on him. I do. I do. I have a crush on him.
Okay.
Steve, if you're watching this Blab.
Uh-oh. Joanne, you're married.
I can have a branding crush on somebody.
That's what they said this morning on Fox 29. You can totally be married and have a crush on somebody. Just because you have a crush on them does not mean you want to be with them.
Yeah, I just like his personality. I love the way he does his videos, and he just is so just like Sarah, well, Sarah's the same way as me, is that you just jump in full board when you're trying to figure something out and trying out new apps and stuff like that.
Is it that Apptastic guy you're talking about?
Apptastic, yeah. The guy with the beard.
Big on Evernote and, social media. And I guess it used to be in radio. It sounded like from watching that Blab.
Oh, great. Thanks, Sarah.
That guy that was smoking, though. Did you see the guy smoking that would go on his screen?
Fantastic Blabs. She just tweeted him on Twitter. Oh, so funny.
I'm getting poor internet signal from you, Joanne. It's telling me that.
Yeah. I
got a red bar with a lightning bolt below it.
Bummer. That's a shame. Is it still there?
That says we're still here. We can still hear you. We got audio only. Right. It says.
Okay. Well, it'll come around. It's probably we've been having some problems here with our FiOS. We've had some issues. Stuff has been down, so it comes and goes. They've been fixing it all day today.
So Sarah is saying, what is your embarrassment? It wigged out on her internet. So it does sound like technical problems all the way around. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's everybody's internet or whatever. I think whatever is Blab. So maybe next time, Linda. Misha has left us. She said goodbye. Sorry, I have to go. Meeting is more complicated than I thought. Okay. Yvette says she likes Steve because he's not all about himself and his videos are right on.
Yeah, and they're about the right length too. I mean, they're like 10 to 15 minutes. And then
that's asking how many people can be on Zoom at one time.
I thought it was unlimited, wasn't it? Oh, 50.
50.
Oh, okay.
50. Someone told me that they had a Zoom account. Was that Sarah? Sarah, come on. Come on to our Blab with us. There she is.
You can't hear me. Oh, she's going to kill me for doing that.
So do you have a Zoom account, Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got the Pro, but I've never had a meeting with more than 4 people. So I want to see what this 50 is, because 50 video, 50. I know you can have, people talking, but
50 people talking at one time is a lot.
Yeah, that may be a little too much.
I mean, 10 talking is a lot.
It is, but we're polite. We're a polite group, and we don't try not to talk over each other.
So I don't know if just all our pictures get smaller. You can click a setting, and whoever's talking can be primary, or you can list them, or you can do the 4 like we're looking at now.
Right.
So I just want to start adding a bunch of people in the Zoom and see what happens. But I just set up a private Zoom number with an URL, and I put a password on it. And then I have my audit smart sheet with all the audit checklist and the 990 checklist. And we're collaborating with the auditors and all kinds of people. I have to do a consolidation. Supposed to be doing a consolidation for 3 units.
So you absolutely want this to be private and not public,
right? Well, what I was trying to do was I put like a hot link to share file right on the smart sheet, because a lot of the records were just thrown up share file, and then I wanted a link that if anybody wanted to have a quick little meeting, they could just click. But the one that I use the most is the same meeting number all the time. So this one, I was able to give it a unique meeting number. I called it reoccurring. And so somebody can just click on it and they'll be in a meeting all by themselves, but I'll get an email. I'll get a ding dong on my monitor that someone's waiting for me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah. And then just click And what's nice is they can do, if somebody's out and about and they just want to do the telephone, they can put in the telephone number and they can talk. It's like a big conference call. So they can talk, they can have video, and we can swap screens, we can share screens.
That's what I miss with Blab, is the share screen.
Yeah, if we're going to be looking at software, we really need to be able to not only share a screen, but then make that screen primary. And
can you control someone's screen, make entries on it, or?
Yeah, we flop back and forth. Yeah.
Oh, now, Gina, you said you had trouble with Join Me. Did you say that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so did I. All of a sudden.
What kind of issues are you having?
They seem to be technical. Sometimes it just does not work.
Right.
Yeah, it seems like I always have to download something,
well, I have to download every single time. But I have the free version.
It used to be easier for my clients. I mean, now it's like it gets confusing, and it's like.
And it was very easy when they had the orange and green button. Very clear what to do. Now, not so much. How do you know to go to that video monitor thing to share your screen? You don't, and there's no instructions. So
they're always going, because they'll change the website. So I think they're looking at one thing. I can't see what they're looking at, and they're going, "Why is it asking me for my password and to log in?" And I'm like, "I don't know where you are, but don't do that."
Right, exactly.
You see a join a meeting, something.
And then sometimes they will ask you, "Well, we'll give you the paid version for free. You're getting a free trial."
Yeah. No, it was such a pain. So I finally just dumped it. And then I found the Zoom, and that's really fun.
Yeah, I'm thinking about dumping it too. I mean, I've maybe try to get some of my money back. I paid for a year, and they automatically debit your account. You forget about it and think, oh, crap, what's this big expense? And then it's like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they charge you a year in advance?
Yeah, well, they charge you, it's like automatic renewal, and you kind of forget, at least I do. They see this big charge for like $150. I'm like, what in the world is that? Oh, yeah. It comes in there like log me in. I'm thinking, well, I thought I just renewed that.
All right, because they were bought out. Well, Zoom, I've been doing the monthly until I figured out if I liked it or not. And then, so it was like $9.99. Yeah. And then it's $8.33 if I just paid up front, pay the $100 or whatever. And I was looking at the website today, and their pricing schedule's gone from free to $15 for Pro.
Oh, so you
into my account. I'm like, I wonder if I'm grandfathered in. So I paid for a year.
Nice.
So it looks like as they get more popular, they're playing with the
pricing to get. Yeah.
I'd love to have it branded, but you have to have like 10 hosts pay. I mean, that's not fair. I mean, it's not. I mean, not always expensive, but I don't have 10. I don't have a team of 10 that needs to be
right.
Just because we're little, we're being discriminated.
Yeah.
I can't work when you guys are my friends are together. I just I'm procrastinating. All right, guys, I do need to go. All right. Love y'all. Have a nice weekend. And
have a great weekend, Sarah.
When I'm gone.
We will. Promise. Bye-bye. Does anyone else want to get on? I think are we at 6:20 or 6:30?
6:20.
I've got 3:20.
Does anybody want to have anything they want to discuss, talk about?
Well, what's your reaction to this Blab? I mean,
it's fun. It's different. I can see maybe once a month doing something like this, or once every couple months. I can't see doing it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I like the quality of the audio and video. I feel that if you're not in the square, you kind of feel. At least I felt kind of left out.
Right.
And you kind of hate to. It's easier to kind of interject yourself when there's like the Hangout, as opposed to having to type a question saying, "Hey, can I come in?"
Right. Exactly.
So it just seemed like you're less attached to the group when you're outside. At least that's the way I was feeling.
Yeah, I think it kind of prohibits the freestyle that we are used to when we're doing. Here comes Joanne. She's got a thing or two to say about this, I'm sure.
Oh. Am I any better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the other thing that I was going to point out is that, this, we're kind of looking at this from the perspective of just the 9 people or 10 people that used to be in there, but how many people
Right.
were actually watching this outside of Google that were in your position? Welcome to their world. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? It's kind of like, but what this does is that even though there's 4 of us here, we have the opportunity to bring in more people inside this chat and engage with them through the chat. Whereas before, you know how hard it is if people ask a question on the Google page. It's
Right.
You know what I mean? It's hard or people
Right.
when they were trying to chat when they couldn't get in.
Right.
Everybody can always be inside this chat room. I think it's a matter of us learning the communication. You know what I mean?
Right.
Learning how to communicate through this and talk about what's there. It is tough because I found myself talking when I wasn't in the square.
Right.
But it's just because that's what we're used to. But I think if it's given enough time, I think in the end, I think it can grow. It can only grow the community because more people can interact inside the chat.
Right. I just wish it worked a little bit better. I'm kind of disappointed Linda couldn't come on.
Yeah, and she had a good point though when she had mentioned before about the fact that it could be something running in Blab's software that could be conflicting with what she has on her software, and it's just a matter of figuring out what that is or connecting with Blab. I bet you if you tweeted Blab and said, I can't get in, what am I doing wrong? They would probably get somebody to work directly with her through Twitter because they're really good.
I want to say that every time that I have come on to a Blab, everyone else has been wonderful in giving me hints and telling me how to do this. I mean, it really reminded me of the days when Hangouts on Air first started.
Yeah.
You know, people were nice. They, helped you out. They really weren't real trolls.
And sometimes sometimes the owners have been come into the Hangouts or come into the Blabs. They come in and ask how people are liking it, and they have conversations with people right inside the Blabs too. So that's kind of cool.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. Now I am still nervous about letting people in that I don't know. I mean, once you're burned like that, you don't want it to happen again. And I did not know Sarah Prevost's handle, so other people were asking to come in that I knew. So I skipped over her until I found. I really feel like I did her a disservice today, and I don't know what to do to change that. If I don't know someone, then I don't know them.
Yeah,
you didn't know her.
Yeah, but that has to do also with, and again, this is just branding and your profiles. You want to make sure that everybody you use a profile picture that is on your other platforms so that everybody will get to know your picture or have it closer so that you can see it, that kind of thing. It does, Sarah has a point. It does show the real name when you're in the video, but on the sidebar, Sarah, it's really hard. You can't even tell it's you in the picture because it's a lot smaller. I recognized it. I recognized it because that's the picture I think you use on Twitter and stuff. But it's hard to actually see your face from there.
And that's why you were yelling at me to not change my picture.
I know. Slapped you right on the wrist.
Yes. But it is nice that we are now able to do these kind of things, as like Sarah said, as just a small entrepreneur. We never really in the past had access to this kind of new technology without, paying big bucks.
Yep.
Where other companies or other businesses that, are bigger, more established or whatever, have no problem.
I think this could work well for, if it's like a real focused agenda where people are, like a group of people that are like maybe accountants or whatever would be discussing a specific problem. I think it could work really well for a real focused type of situation, and people would have a sensitivity that, or a sense that, geez, maybe I should, if I'm not contributing something maybe I should get off and let someone else in. I mean, I think that takes some getting used to. Is when
absolutely. And the other thing,
because you said the Hangout.
Wanted to use Slack more with this also. I was kind of hoping that, people would say, well, I have this to talk about, or I have this to talk about, which would give me an idea. And I can then say, okay, Luann, we're going to start talking about this. Yvette, we're going to talk about this. Dennis, we're going to talk about this.
Well, you know what? The one thing that it's kind of funny because we touched on it a little bit today in Seth's Hangout is that, like, I don't think of Slack because Slack is new to me. The first time I got into Slack was when you sent me the invite and Seth sent me the invite for the QB Connect Slack. So that it's a whole new platform to me. Honestly, I haven't even had a chance with everything that I've been doing to even figure it out to see how it works. So I think it'll take a while for people to kind of get used to, okay, we have to go to Slack. We're going to, and kind of get a process down of being able to communicate how we can best move forward with the Hangouts and have different topics and stuff.
And I agree with that.
So many that you don't know what to pick. So I mean, that's my problem. I can't learn everything. So stick with it until because Slack to me is it's a great. It looks like it would be a great collaborator because you can do different topics and stuff like that. And I've really been honing in on using Trello. I've kind of actually abandoned Evernote for GTD, and I just use Trello for that now. But I use Evernote for all my what's GTD?
Getting things done, task management. I call it GTD. But I use Evernote for like my reference library and all my receipts and notes and stuff like that will go in there. But my getting things done and my workflows and stuff for my clients, I keep in Trello. So I was so focused with looking at that, and then I went into Slack, and I'm looking at Slack. I was looking at Seth's Slack, and I'm going, he's got like all these different channels, and I'm like, when I first tried to sign on to yours, what happened is I ended up having 2 accounts because my name was spelt wrong on one of them. I can't remember which one, but either when I went into Seth or when I went into yours, I think I was missing an L. So my email was wrong. So I finally, it took me a while, but I got it. So it's one account and I got 2 teams. So, Team Gina and Team QB Connect, and I got that set up. But it's just doing that. I was exhausted and I was like,
that's it for you. I agree. I don't know how to use Slack all the way myself either. And I am using Trello for my clients. I like the checklist. That's the thing I like about Trello is having a checklist of what I'm doing every month.
Okay. Linda said she tested her speed, 56 down and 6 up. What's 6? Isn't 6 slow? I don't know. I don't know anything about speed.
I have no idea.
Would it be an upload speed or a download speed?
Must be upload.
I think it would be a bandwidth though. A bandwidth is what you would need for video and edit. I don't know. Dennis, do you know? I'm not
techie like that.
No,
6 is pretty normal, Sarah is saying. Saying fast for up.
We need Steve Dotto. Yeah. Let's tweet him.
Steve Dotto. Where are you, Steve, when we need you? And P.S. Joanna's a crush on you.
Yeah. It's already been, the Twitter world already knows that now. Thanks to Sarah.
Have you ever talked to him directly?
No.
No. Okay. So Linda is going to be around QB Connect at the same time, Yvette. So everybody's going to QB Connect.
Linda is too. Cool.
Yeah. Deborah?
I'm going.
Does someone else want to get back in? I can get out.
Dennis, are you going to QB Connect?
No.
Linda's going to Sleater.
Oh, okay. Well, Linda and I are sharing a room at Sleater, so I know Linda's going to Sleater.
You guys got to vlog that. Vlog that. Gina and Linda, yes, taking on town at Sleater. Yvette, yes, you need to room with me, and then we will vlog it. You have to sign a release to be on my YouTube channel.
Well, I think we're about at the end of the time, and my voice is going. So I'm going to end our recording. Pardon?
Oh no, Sarah! I'm reading the comments. Sarah's saying room with the monkey. Yes, I'll be bringing the monkey with me, but I got to give it to Mariette.
All righty, I'll see you all next week.
We'll see you next week. Regular hangouts, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.